In our last exercise, we embedded iframes. I mentioned that the most common place that you would use iframes is in embedding a YouTube video or something like Google Maps. You're going to pick the YouTube video of your choice. You're actually going to pick a couple of them, and you're going to embed them into a page, and this time you're going to use dark styling. You may or may not have done that in the past. Video sites, photography sites are very common to use a black background and really sort of reverse the color schemes that I've been demonstrating in this class. To get the embed code from YouTube, you'd pick a video, and I've just picked one of mine. All of my videos are shared under Creative Commons, so it's legal for you to reuse them. Make sure that you're paying attention to how you're using it, but pretty much stuff on YouTube licensing, re-embedding it as long as you're not editing, you're pointing it back to YouTube. It's generally not a copyright issue. And so you'll choose embed, you'll copy and you'll paste that code into your page. Now my page, you'll notice I have again reversed the color scheme from what I normally do, and I'm using a black background because that sort of emphasizes the video. And when I embed the video, it will let me change it to full screen. And you generally want to be able to do that. And so I have multiple videos on the same page, which can be useful if you're trying to do a series of video tutorials. And it's very easy to embed. You would just copy and paste your iframe code into YouTube. So let's take a look at our code here for a minute. So I've got 3 videos in here. I have, in each case, copied and pasted them, and then I changed them. They don't all have the same width and height, and some of them don't have it declared at all. So you can see what happens is here I've got the CSS, where I'm sort of taking control of the sizing there. So I've set it up with a black background. My default font is white. I put my font weight at 500, an extra line height, and a sans serif font family. It's important when you are using a dark or black background to use high contrast text, and you want to generally use something that's a little heavier weight than normal and possibly a little larger size. So your normal size font is 1. I've bumped it up to 1.3. I've changed my H1 and H2 to gold. Those have a font weight of 600 and they're text line center. I've set the maximum width for my container to 1060 pixels. I've put in a padding of 25 so that my videos don't stretch all the way through. And then I have set my .embed for my class here, and my iframe I've put in a width of 560, height of auto, to keep all of my videos at the same width. So you can control your iframe in the style sheet as well. So my embed class here, I was doing something a little different with the Google fonts, and that one had a slightly different, because that one was coming in as a different size from the original video. I just styled that one separately. So you can see it's pretty easy to add these and to style them. So you are going to include some videos that you select, and again I want you to try reversing the color scheme and try to do an effective dark color scheme for this assignment.